India Global.
India Global. Hello and welcome. Join me, Pradeep Kumar
and Vinita Menon
for a trip to Myanmar. The Republic of the Union of Myanmar is situated in Southeast Asia and is bordered by India, Bangladesh, China, Laos, Thailand and the Bay of Bengal on the southwest.
Sharing land borders with two large Asian countries, China and India, makes Myanmar the land link between South and Southeast Asia. That was Nye Win, considered one of the pioneers of modern pop music in Myanmar. Myanmar is rimmed in the north, east and west by mountain ranges, forming a giant horseshoe enclosing within it the valleys of the three major rivers, the Irrawaddy, Chindwin and Sitong River.
Most of the country's agricultural land is located here, and so too is the population.
Naypyidaw, the capital of Myanmar, is one of the world's 10 fastest growing cities.
Forests cover nearly 47% of the land.
Myanmar is among the 4 countries in the world, including India, where natural teak forests grow. Burma teak is prized for its excellent quality and is invaluable in the maritime industry for building decks in boats.
There is a deep kinship between India and Myanmar, particularly amongst the large Buddhist community, which makes up the majority of the population, given India's association with Buddha's life. Indian ambassador to Myanmar, Gautam Mukhopadhyay, speaking of these close cultural ties, says,
Our
ties are both historical and cultural and date back to olden times. People here are mainly Buddhists, and it is said they began professing the faith from the time of the Buddha himself. Traders from here obtained some hair from the Buddha. Our ties are deep on the cultural level too. People have been traveling to each other's countries. The impact of Pali and Sanskrit through Buddhism is deep.
हमारी बुद्धिज्म के माध्यम में पाली का बहुत असर है, संस्कृत का भी काफी असर है.
Every year, around 50 to 80,000 people from Myanmar come to visit Bodh Gaya, Sarnath and the Buddhist circuit. Many people come here for medical treatment too.
You just heard Myanmar's traditional harp being played.
The performing arts of Myanmar are highly influenced by Buddhist and Hindu cosmology and myths. That was a Mahagita, or song, which relates to legends in Pali.
Dances too bear a close similarity to Indian traditional dances.
Talking about the impact of the Indian influence on the life and culture of Myanmar, Ambassador Gautam Mukhopadhyay says,
जब अंग्रेजों ने आया तो उस जमाने में बर्मा
The administration of Burma as the country was known under the British was undertaken from India. During that time, thousands of Indians from several regions and states of the country came here. Tamil, Telugu people, people from UP, Bihar, Sikh, Nepali, Gurkha, traders from Surat settled down here. It's said about the Burmese dress, the lower part of which, a lungi, called the longi, that it has come from India.
लुंगी कहते हैं यहाँ. मेरा कहना है कि हिंदुस्तान का असर यहाँ काफी गहरा रहा है.
There are also Myanmarese versions of Indian dishes like the samosa, and the chitti kala or chettiar southern Indian cuisine is popular in cities. India and Myanmar share a 1,600 kilometer long land border along the northeastern states of Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, Mizoram and Manipur. The biggest annual tourism festival of Manipur, the Sangai Festival, last year drew a Myanmarese delegation among its visitors.
Ambassador Mukhopadhyay, speaking on the special ties between India and Myanmar, which are rooted in historical linkages through the northeast, says,
हमने एक नया इनिशिएटिव लिया था जिसमें मैंडले और सगांग रीजन.
We just began a new initiative. Chief Ministers of Mandalay and Sagang were invited to Imphal and Dibrugarh. They came with a large delegation. Cultural festivals of Northeast and Myanmar were both held to the delight of the people. There was puppetry, song, dance, Buddhist themes. Efforts are on to strengthen cultural ties between the Northeast and Myanmar. Some sports and martial arts are very similar to that in Manipur, and their exhibition thrilled the people in Manipur.
मार्शल आर्ट्स हैं और स्पोर्ट्स हैं, खास करके मणिपुर के साथ बहुत मिलता जुलता है, तो इसका प्रदर्शन मणिपुर में देख करके वहाँ के लोग बहुत उत्साहित हुए.
Myanmar is central to India's Look East policy. Being the only ASEAN country with which India shares a land boundary, Myanmar is India's gateway to the larger ASEAN community.
A region with which India is seeking greater economic integration. Talking about trade ties, Indian Ambassador Gautam Mukhopadhyay says,
इस वक्त हमारा व्यापार जो है म्यांमार के चौथे या पांचवें.
India is placed 4th or 5th as Myanmar's trading partner after China, Thailand and Singapore. Trade with Japan is rapidly growing too. Ours is a large country and we have deep ties with Myanmar, not reflected in our trade figures.
ट्रेड फिगर्स है वो ज्यादा नहीं है. उसका एक कारण है कि कई सालों के लिए म्यांमार काफी बंद हो चुकी थी. उनकी शासन जो थी वो कुछ इनवर्ड लुकिंग थे, बाहर से वो ज्यादा रिश्ता रखना नहीं चाहते थे, तो उस समय में थोड़ा सा व्यापार वगैरह सब कुछ इफेक्ट हुआ था.
Reforms instituted by the government of Myanmar have led to an increased interest in trade and investment with Myanmar, Ambassador Mukhopadhyay says.
कुछ लोग पुराने जमाने से फिर दोबारा अपना बिजनेस शुरू करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, नए लोग आ रहे हैं, हमारी भी इकोनॉमी काफी.
Some people are reviving their old businesses in Myanmar. New people are coming in. Indian economy has grown and is looking outward. Myanmar has a 60 million market, abundant natural resources. There is a desire to value add to their export by setting up industries, for example timber, and Indian companies are ready to go to Myanmar. We are sure there will be growth in the coming years.
वैल्यू एडिंग यहीं करें. हमारे कंपनीज भी तैयार है यहाँ आने के लिए. अभी थोड़ा अर्ली डेज है, लेकिन हमें यकीन है कि ये जरूर अगले 4-5 साल में काफी बढ़ जाएगी.
Myanmar, with its temples, monuments, gold-capped pagodas, natural beauty ranging from snow-capped mountains to forests, lakes and beaches, is a unique destination for tourists.
Added to which are the many ethnic groups in the country offering a glimpse into their way of life, traditional art and craft. That wraps up our visit to Myanmar. Hope you enjoyed the trip.
But before we go, here's a question for you.
Which Myanmar-born Indian teacher was awarded the Padma Bhushan? He has been called the man who taught the world to meditate.
Send in your answers to indiajourneys360@gmail.com. The first 3 listeners sending in the correct answers will get a music CD from the AIR archives. Don't forget to add your address and phone number when you mail us.
Congratulations Amatya Kalia from New Delhi, Shravandi from Bengaluru and Apurv Gaur from Pune for sending us the right answers to our question on Egypt. Ptolemy II, Philadelphus, is the Egyptian ruler referred to in Emperor Ashoka's edicts.
Until next time then, goodbye.
And travel safe.